Hi guys, hi everyone. So I want to do my one of my other gadgets that I have and I've really enjoyed owning it. This is the Huawei watch GT2E. It looks like that. The strands of this is the color that the straps that it came with this light greenish olive kind of color. This watch is very good. Okay, it is a very good watch for those who sports enthusiasts and people who want to have notifications at their disposal all the time without having to log in on their phone and check what's going on. That's what I use it for mainly. I used to jog quite a lot before the pandemic thing, but now not so much. Okay, they upgraded this so it works with the Huawei Health app. You have to download the Huawei Health app, which works on any other phone as long as it's an Android phone. So you can't use this with your iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, but you can't use this with an iPhone because it uses the what's it called, Wear OS. So it uses this Wear OS operating system, which is made for small devices such as smartwatches. And it's a see, I just got an email right there. It's made by Google, and Google is the guy that makes Android. They are very good. I love Google. Even if I was to buy an iPhone, I will still scream out for Google services. I love Google. I prefer Google for more stuff than Siri or than any other map. Those Waze and those Apple Maps, really, I just prefer Google. Okay. Anyway, this watch, what I use it for, it's got many sports modes. Okay, let's start with the sport thing. Okay, it's got very nice sports for those who work out quite a lot. So there's running courses. There's about 13 different running courses. Okay, but also that comes to that comes a question of what are they really? Do they really work? They probably all just use the heartbeat sensor at the back. There's like four of those things. Okay, I'm not sure which one does what. Okay, they look like little cameras, but one of them is the heartbeat sensor that's situated at the back. Okay, this watch can do a lot of things. It can calculate your and do graphs to monitor your stress levels. It can also do some calculations in the background to determine the amount of oxygen in your blood. Okay, that's just one of the things. It's just a ton of nice features. Let's go back to the workout feature again. There's about 13 different running courses. So, and I've been working out during the time when it was not a pandemic. I just told you guys. So I normally use this outdoor run one. You can use an indoor run if you have a treadmill also. So if you have a treadmill, you just wear this, you put this on, you get on your treadmill, and then you just start running. There's an outdoor walk. You can do an outdoor walk, indoor walk, which is like, I don't know, you're walking around at home. You can also use this for outdoor cycling, indoor cycling, swimming, mountain hiking, trail running, rower, a lot of different working out modes. So when you let me start this for an outdoor run. Okay, so it will do that at the back. So it's looking for my heartbeat, right? And then because it's an outdoor thing, it will activate GPS, because GPS, you don't need GPS when you're at home in your house. You're just cycling around, moving around in the same spot basically, but you need GPS so that it tracks and it gives you the information that you ran from this point to that point. Okay, so it will plot that in your graph, okay, in your as a map kind of thing that shows where you were running. So this has inbuilt GPS inside this baby. And the battery, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. The battery on this thing lasts for about 2 weeks. It's crazy, and it takes about, I don't know, an hour to charge this, to fully charge this. Less than an hour actually, about 45 minutes from zero, and then it lasts you forever, like 2 weeks. That's why it's easy to even forget that this thing needs to be charged. You just lose your charger somehow. I forgot that it needs to be charged, because the battery here stays for a very, very, very long flipping time. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys the indoor GPS, the outdoor running thing, but it can't do it because I'm not wearing the watch, and it can't start the GPS. So let's do this. So you press down here to start the workout. It gives you the time, the pace in which you're running, the distance that you have covered, and see again, and the heart rate, most importantly. And it's got that circle there from bluish, from this bluish thing up until all the red thing. So when I used to run wearing this, it will start here, as in like you warming up, and as your heart beats faster, then it gets to the red. What does this mean? This means, for me, as you get fitter, your heart doesn't get to the red part, but this thing moves around. And for someone who's less fit, okay, so the thing will move around and it will quickly get to the red part, which is like extreme. You're gonna faint. Your heart is working so hard because you are so unfit. And the more you work harder, the longer you work harder, you work out, you realize that you'll be running like 5 kilometers and the thing is still there. Your heart is like in the yellow, because your heart is not, it really needs to feel it, so that it starts to try and give up. I remember when I started this, I would just like run for about a few kilometers, like 2 kilometers, and then it starts becoming it gets to the red. It tells you that your heart is about to give up on you. It's taking the strain. And normally when that happens, you feel it. You feel like you're gonna die. You wanna like breathe out. I remember I bought a mask also, this mask thing, which I still have, and you put it on so that it makes you you feel like you're suffocating when you're wearing this thing and you're running. And normally that is supposed to build it's supposed to make it's an exercise to your heart, really. It's building your heart muscles, okay. Yeah, so immediately after putting that, and I ran for about a few kilometers, like 1-2 kilometers, it literally gets to the red thing, because my heart is working so freaking hard. Okay, let me stop this. To stop the workout, obviously you click this button at the bottom here. It tells you how much speed, and then how much distance you covered, how many calories you lost, and stuff like that. So you can just stop the workout and you are done. You go back. The nice thing is this thing even tracks when last did you exercise, and from that it can sort of know that the last time you exercised, your body calorie count was so much. And when I go back to the gym right now, it's gonna tell me that for the entire day I'm jogging and I'm working out. It's gonna tell me, hey, you haven't started improving. You're actually recovering from the last time that you went to the gym, because you've been off the gym for a very long time. That's what it does. So it tracks that. It works very nicely, I can't compare it to an Apple because I haven't had an Apple watch. So let's come to the screens. The screen is incredible. Of course, there's different watch faces. You can change the watch faces and stuff like that. And then they did an upgrade. There's an upgrade that they did. There's so many things to say about this watch, by the way. I just realized they did an upgrade for that thing. You see that little thing up there. So in your watch, it tells you there's a picture of a sun there. In the watch face itself, they call it a moon phase or something when they did this upgrade. Okay, and you can see, so you don't have to do this and go to the weather, because there is a weather thing here. You don't have to go to the weather and see that where I am it's sunny. You can just see that from the watch face. Okay, and also when it's at night, you see the moon there instead of the sun. There will be a moon. They have a moon tracking thing, this thing with the moon phases. I don't know the moon phase. They have names, but this one is waxing crescent. I don't know what that means. People who track moons do know that. Okay, and I respect them. Yes, and this is just the watch face that I choose. There's more. There's like ton of these watch faces. You can just go there into the app and just select whichever watch face you want to use, of course from the Huawei Health app, which you can use from any Android phone. Okay, and yeah, so there is that. I showed you the workouts. You can do your heart rate, obviously, if you want to measure your heart rate like instantly. This SpO2 thing is that thing I was just saying, that it measures the amount of oxygen in your blood. Okay, smartwatches are getting somewhere. I love technology, and I think every story about technology is a story about people. Okay, I sound like someone said that in their TED talk. Forgot his name. Very nice guy. It's not Joe Rogan. I like Joe Rogan. It's not him. Okay, activity. You can track your sleep also. Okay, but you have to wear this while you're sleeping, obviously, which your girlfriend may shout at you for doing. Your stress levels, of course, you must be wearing this all the time to get that, because it uses the sensors at the back. Breathing exercises, you can do a breathing exercise, which is very cool. Music barometer, I use this barometer thing when I was in a flight. So it detects the elevation from the sea as a reference point. So as the flight was going up, I could see that the altitude actually increases to like 8,000 kilometers from the sea level. I think that is what I was at the time. And then as the flight goes down, the altitude also decreases. There's a compass. You can, if you want to see whether you are north or on the south, or on west or east, you can tell someone your directions by doing that. I don't know if that helps. Then it's actually sending your location. You can just open the compass, find out, and tell them I'm at west or I'm at south, if that helps. Notifications, weather, stopwatch, obviously, alarm. There's a flashlight. Look, there's a flashlight. But how does a flashlight work? It's just, I think it's just a maximum. They just, because it doesn't have a torch or something, they just fire this bright light out of the screen. That is how it works, as a torch. Okay, this is how you turn the light on and off, by tapping on the screen, but it still works nicely. Actually, I have used it. It's quite bright in the dark. Okay, what else do I have? Find my phone. Okay, you can ring your phone, because your phone will be connected to this via Bluetooth. I like using that. You just tap, because I forget where my phone is. Okay, which is a reason why, guys, I buy a smartwatch. Why do you need to buy a smartwatch? Everyone has got their reasons out there, but mine is, I buy a smartwatch because I really dislike the distractions that the phones, mobile devices, inconvenience us with. It's just I don't want it to be a habit. I hate it when I have to every time look at my phone, and every time it's not ringing, and I have to just, I don't know, scroll on it for no reason, because I'm just used to it. It's like something at the back of my brain that tells me, check your phone, check your phone. But now if I'm wearing this, I know that this is connected to my phone. So every time there is a notification, this thing will vibrate, and I will know that my phone, I need to go check something on my phone. But the nicest thing, even more than that, is I don't even have to open my phone. So when someone is phoning me and it's a spam call, I can immediately see from this that it's a spam call. When I get a notification or something that I subscribe to on YouTube, and it comes, and then I can see that it's not an important email, it's just a spam email or something, some stupid thing that I subscribe to, I don't have to open my phone. So I just continue doing what I'm doing, because I value my time more. I don't want my phone to distract me. That's why I always want to have a smartwatch paired with a phone. I'm not someone who, I really dislike being distracted by a phone. I hate that about phones. Okay, even though I like technology, but I dislike the fact that they distract us all the time. Okay, there's an email, you can see that when an email comes, there's a WhatsApp message, you can see if it's not an important WhatsApp message, again, you just look at it and you continue doing whatever you're doing, maybe work or something. And also, I always keep my phone on silent. I really dislike a phone that rings, because sometimes I'm in the zone, I'm doing something, and then it rings. Or sometimes someone's phone rings. People don't change their ringtones these days. Someone's phone rings, and I think it's my phone, or it just rings out of nowhere, or I'm just subconsciously waiting for it to ring. I dislike. So my phone is always on silent, but it's paired with this. So when someone calls me, I'm not gonna miss a call, because this will vibrate on my wrist, and I know there's someone calling me. Is it an important call? No, it's not an important call. I just do this. I just ignore the call. I don't drop it. I just stop it from vibrating on my wrist. Continues vibrating until they just hang up, because I don't want to talk to them, okay? I want to sit down and work, because I want to work, okay? If it's not an important WhatsApp message, I can read messages from this, but I can't reply, okay? That's a fact. I can't reply from this smartwatch. I can read the WhatsApp messages, but I can't reply. I have to open my phone to reply. Is it an important WhatsApp message? No, it's not. Then I forget about it. I don't touch my phone, because once you touch your phone, you're gonna be doing stuff that you didn't even think you're gonna be doing, like open a browser, do something, go to Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, this, that. You are distracted from what you were doing, okay? And I think it's very important that how we get things done is if we zone, okay? We go into the zone, we go into this mode where we feel like we can write. For people who write poetry, they will tell you this. They need it. They rather go, that's why they just go astray and go somewhere in the forest, and they sit there and they write stuff. Okay, and it's only in those moments, moments where you feel like you're in the zone, that your creativity is at max. You get these nice ideas, because you are in a peace. You are in a peace, and you are not free. You are free from distraction. People who study the brain, they will tell you a lot of stuff about that. We have to be in a specific, in a certain wavelength in your brain, that you can actually be productive. There's a book that a computer scientist guy wrote. It's called Deep Work. Yes, it's called Deep Work. I used to have that book, but I read a few chapters, like most books. Then I just watched a summary of what it says, and then I put it away. I do that most of the time. But that's why you need to have a smartwatch. It's not just a gimmick for people who like to have stuff strapped on their bodies, okay? I think it's very important to have one. It just limits the amount of distractions that you will get from a cell phone, okay? And yeah, that's the smartwatch. the Samsung, the Huawei GT2E smartwatch. It's very rigid also. So this is metal and this is glass. Okay, those glass ratings, I don't know what glass, what quality of glass this is, but mine has scratches on it, so which I didn't scratch with a wire or intentionally, so you can scratch this if it falls on the ground, but it's very durable. Okay, it's a very durable piece of equipment, and it's one very good thing to own. Okay, this is one thing I just remembered. I wanted to show you the notifications. So the notifications, when you scroll up like this, these are my notifications. These are my emails, by the way, my work emails. Okay, let's click on this. So if I click on this, I can scroll down and read. It's got a set number of characters I can read. Okay, it's not everything because it's a small screen. Okay, let's look at another different kind of notification. Sorry about the glaze. See, there's a lot of glaze here. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up until I see a different kind of notification, perhaps. Okay, I don't have a WhatsApp notification. Okay, I just have the work emails. It's good. I can read emails, I can read WhatsApp messages, which are normally short anyway, and I can't reply from this, obviously. Okay, this is another thing, the music. I normally drive and I don't play music. I'm very discreet about how I choose to live life. That's life thing. I normally don't play my music out loud. I just keep it I like to keep things to myself. I have earphones put on while I'm driving the car. Yes, it's true. I don't play the music from the music speakers. Or if I do, I close all the windows. But okay, this is the thing about the music and this. So with this, you can pair this with your phone, right? That's how it works. And then you also pair this with your earphones, your wireless earphones, right? And then you can play music from your phone through the watch on the earphones. So that means you can do this and play. You see, it says pair earphones. I don't have them paired yet. Okay, you can do that. You can play fast forward back with this. Okay, see guys, someone is calling me. It says wifey, so that's nice. I see someone is calling me. My wife is calling me, so I've got to answer this now. Thank you guys for watching this video. Cheers. Bye.